Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Take a look at this photo right here. This mother in this photo right here, a Portsmouth woman, says she was kicked off plane after 2-year-old son refused to wear a mask. Woman says no one said anything to her on her trip down to Florida, but on the way back to New Hampshire, a flight attendant said something to her. A Portsmouth woman said she and her 2-year-old son were kicked off an American Airlines flight because the boy refused to keep his mask on. Rachel Davis said that on the 2 flights to her business trip to Florida, nobody said anything about her son not wearing a face mask. But that changed Thursday on the final leg home from Charlotte to Manchester. Cell phone video from inside an airport terminal captured what Davis described as her absolute worst moment in North Carolina. I had been put in impossible position, she said. In an Instagram post, the Portsmouth single mom detailed what happened when her son refused to wear a mask as she boarded the flight. I tried repeatedly begging him, bribed him, pleaded with him, did everything I could while he was screaming and crying as I tried to hold him and put the mask on, she wrote. But she said her toddler was having none of it, and neither was a flight attendant. They were telling me if you don't get him to wear the mask, you will not be able to take you on this flight, Davis said. She said the entire plane was deboarded before she and her son were told they could not get back on. I was just at my limit. I was past my limit, she said. And they were not showing me an ounce of compassion. And I just don't know what else to do except yell at them and get them to understand. American Airlines outlines its mask policy on its website, saying a face covering is required for everybody while flying, except for children younger than 2. The policy warns that anyone who refuses might be denied boarding and possibly future travel with the company. Davis said the policy isn't particular and practical. There needs to be a policy in place that doesn't put the flight crew in an impossible scenario, she said. We have to remember we are all humans. We're all in this very difficult time together. In a statement to News 9, American Airlines officials said they have reached out to Davis to learn more about what her experience and concerns. And that does it for this evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for watching this evening news report. Have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you back here tomorrow for another news report. Good night and goodbye.